there's finally a proper new Warzone Easter egg. It's on the new Vondel map that came with Season 4, and you get a blueprint, everyone on your team gets a blueprint and everything, and it actually looks really good. And the Easter egg is quite fun, it's quite challenging to do, there's not a lot of working out or anything like that, it's just finding things. But because there's a few different steps, although it is possible to do solo, it's a pretty difficult thing to do, so it might be a fun challenge for a lot of people. As always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, but let's get started. So, when you drop into Vondel, the first thing that you want to do is to try and find a backpack. Now, these backpacks are spread out across the map. We were playing in trios for most of today, and the way we worked it was I went to university onto the car park roof, one person went to the fire station, and one person went to the police station. The backpacks generally seem to be quite high up. Now, all of the locations for things I'm going to talk about today, rather than showing you every individual one in this video, I'm just going to point you to a map that works really well for this. It's called Warzone TacMap.online. It's a really good website. The link will be in the description below. Use that to try and find these backpack locations. But anyway, one nice thing about finding these backpacks is that more than one spawns in each game. I don't think that was true when Season 4 went live, but it was definitely true today. So with 3 of you, we managed to find it every single time. We didn't have to like travel to go find another one. We just picked 3 locations, and every single game, at least one of us would have it. Once you find a backpack, you just interact with it and you'll pull out this little device and it'll be decrypting something, and then it will give you 4 grid references for the map. So it'll be things like E4, D7, E5, G6, something like that. Now you need to remember these because it doesn't like keep it up on the screen or anything like that. So it's super handy if you can just write it down or take a quick picture on your phone or something like that. Now you need to head to each of those grid locations. The order doesn't matter, but you have to go to all 4, and you're trying to find these weird little sort of signs, bits of paper that have a code on them. They're all underwater, so they're somewhere in the canals, and some of them are pretty tricky to find. Again, you can use that website, Warzone TacMap.online, to find all of the locations. I think there might be 1 or 2 missing. I think there's another one in E5 that whenever we had E5 come up, we would check the 2 locations that were on that website, but we couldn't find the one that we needed. But it's a good enough guide, and it's fairly easy to just have it open on a phone or a tablet or something like that near you. So once you get to the location, you find that piece of paper, and some of them are like hidden inside sunken boats. A lot of them are just on the walls of the canal. Like I said, always underwater, and you just need to hold interact with them. Now I actually had to change my settings because I'm on controller from prioritize interact back to tap to reload. It's the same problem we've had for ages in Warzone 2, where things like opening crates and stuff like that sometimes doesn't work. Annoyingly, it's still a bug and it still affects this one. So if you can't interact with them, make sure you do that. And you'll have to hold interact on them for a little while in order to decode them. Make sure you don't run out of air or anything like that. Once you've done this on all 4 locations that you were shown, a plane is going to fly across the map, and this happens a little while after you decode the last one. We were trying to work out what was going on, but it comes like 30 seconds or so after you decode the last one. A plane will fly across the map, and it will drop a special care package that will have a purple flare with it. Now, we're not really sure whether other players in the map get a notification that that plane's coming by or anything like that. We haven't seen anyone else do this Easter egg while we've been playing. But other people will definitely be able to see a care package with purple smoke coming from it, because that's pretty unusual. And that's your reward for doing the Easter egg. So just go over there. It takes forever to fly down. It's a bit like when you get those temporary buy station things, the portable buy stations. It takes forever to wait for this thing to land. So get over there, try and secure the area. And then when you open up the package, we had things like one of those redeploy flares. We had a couple of copies of the new blueprint, the MP5 blueprint, that, like I said, I think actually looks really good for once. Like, this is a really nice gun. And then a few other handy little things that might help you go on to win the match. So that's everything. Like I said, the biggest thing really is finding the locations for these backpacks, and then for the grid locations, try using that map, Warzone TacMap.online. It's been super good. Whoever's been setting that up has done a lot of good work on there. So use that and it will make your life so much easier. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out my streams over at twitch.tv/Geeky Pastimes, where this week we're going to be playing absolutely loads of DMZ, especially on Monday and Tuesday. So look forward to seeing you then. Goodbye.